Hi, good morning. We are live. Okay, so I would like to say good morning to everyone. I'm hoping that everyone is doing great. And today I'll be giving you some information specifically for our international clients. So hopefully they can watch the video and get information that they can apply in order for them to achieve natural way of healing. So let me just make quick or brief information, okay, about myself. My name is Charisse, and I'm a naturopath practitioner. I am also a well being partner, a psychological first aid responder, and I also practice iris and sclera analysis. We also practice herbology and homeopathy. Now, we just recently finished the natural remedy for cancer. So, that's one great achievement for a naturopath practitioner to gain more knowledge on how we can do something or how we can get the natural remedy for this particular illness, okay, and that's cancer. So it's a very, very exciting course, and it's something that you can keep and share to everyone, especially for people who are needing um, information, knowledge on how they can surpass this kind of situation wherein you were diagnosed for this particular problem, and that's cancer. So there is what you call this. There is a way. There is a remedy. It's not a life sentence sickness. So there is a way for us to be healed naturally. So again, my name is Charisse, your naturopathic practitioner, and let me just give you a brief information about naturopathy. Well, naturopathy, it comes from the Greek word naturo, means natural. Pathic is way of healing. And we do have here naturopathic medicine, wherein this is the primary healthcare system that encourages the body's self healing process through the use of natural therapies on both traditional and modern science. So, again, this is a combination of natural remedies on both traditional healing method and modern science. Now, what is the role of a naturopath? We as naturopathic practitioner, we facilitate the body's ability to heal itself by how? By removing obstacles to recovery while stimulating and supporting body function through the natural intervention. So that's the role of your naturopath. Now we do have here seven principles of naturopathic medicine. One of this is we do no harm. Yes, you got it right. We do no harm. So we utilize the most natural, least invasive, and least toxic therapies. So that's our number one principle. That's we first know or we do no harm. Second is we identify and treat the causes. Now we look beyond the symptoms to the underlying causes. For example, your head is aching. Okay, we can or some like the medical side, once you inform them that your head is aching, they'll be providing you the certain drugs, and that's the pain reliever. Now here in naturopathy, what we do is we check the underlying causes, or we look for the root cause why you are experiencing headache. So you might be, or you did not eat at the right time, okay, or you did, have you drink the 8 to 10 glasses of water, because that's the minimum. Our body is 80%, or our body is 70% water, and our brain is 80% made up of water. So if you did not achieve the 8 to 10 glasses of water, it means that you are already dehydrated, so you are now experiencing headache. So we are looking for the root cause, not just by the symptoms. Now, um, the healing power of nature. Okay, that's our third. We trust the body's inherent wisdom to heal itself. So we trust the nature. We trust our healing capability that we have, and that's our immune system. Okay, doctor as a teacher. So we educate our clients in the step by steps, on achieving and maintaining health. Our fourth is we treat the whole person, or we treat the whole person. So we view the body as an integrated whole in all its physical, mental, spiritual aspects. So we treat the whole person. It's holistically, or holistical approach. Prevention. Prevention, we focus on overall health, wellness, and disease prevention. So often we hear prevention is better than cure, but here we always say prevention is the best. Okay, so once you know the things that is not good for us to do, for us to eat, for us to drink, definitely, okay, you will not get sick, and you are already preventing the disease. So that's why prevention is the best. Now, wellness. Well, when I become we, and illness become wellness. Why? What do I mean? It's you as our client, and we as a naturopath. We are providing information on how you can achieve natural way of healing, and you, okay, as the person who is willing to do the best things for you to achieve natural way of healing, will apply the things that we are providing you, or for the knowledge that we are imparting you. So the application is more on what, on our clients. So it's not just you alone who will decide, but we as your naturopath, we impart you all the knowledge that we have. We provide you all the information, and that's the time that you will apply all those things. So that's why when I become we, and illness will become wellness. So those are the seven principles of naturopathic medicine. I'll just make a quick recap. It's first, we do no harm. Second, we identify and treat the root cause, or the causes. The healing power of nature. Doctor as a teacher. We treat the whole person. Prevention, and then wellness. So those are the what you call this, the seven principles of naturopathic medicine. Now, for me to provide you more information, I would like to um, give you or provide you these things, because first of all, it's for free. You don't need to um, you don't need much money, or no money at all. So it's a God given gift. So the only thing that we need to do is we need to take advantage of the nature's gift. And what are those things? That's what we call the seven natural doctors. Okay, so without any further ado, I'll be providing you now the seven natural doctors. So first of all, our first natural doctor is Dr. Air. Okay, so now we are enjoying it. See, we don't need money to what you call this. We don't need money to take advantage of Dr. Air. Why? Because Dr. Air is for free. It's just, you are already breathing and it's already there. It's God-given gift. And unfortunately, if you are in the hospital, that's the time that you need to pay for the oxygen. But here, nothing. So all you need to do is you need to inhale and exhale and take advantage of the free air. And actually, air is necessary nutrient for our body. Without air, we are dead in a few minutes. So we need to learn how to do what? Deep breathing. So that's inhaling and exhaling from the diaphragm. So we need to do this 10 times. We need to do 10 deep breathing, exercise upon awakening, and before meals. Now, what is the right way of doing breathe or doing the deep breathing? So please follow me. Okay, place your hand into your stomach, and then you do breathing in. So you breathe in and then you breathe out. Another, breathe in, breathe out. Now, try to check what is happening on your stomach side, okay, and check what what are the things that you're feeling. Okay, so let's try to do deep breathing again. Inhale, exhale, inhale, exhale. Now, I would like to ask you, if you are doing deep breathing, okay, when you inhale, is your diaphragm or is your stomach go bigger or go smaller? So if your stomach is getting bigger every time or getting smaller every time you inhale, it means that you are doing the wrong breathing. So, what will be the right deep breathing? So, once you do deep breathing, your stomach will expand. Okay, it will go bigger. Same goes with your chest. So, your chest will expand. Okay, and your stomach will also expand, or it will stomach out just like that. So when you inhale, logically you are putting air inside your lungs. So um your breast will expand or your lungs will expand. Same goes with your stomach. So let's try the right way of deep breathing. So we step by step we will do the deep breathing. So first inhale, exhale, inhale, exhale. Last, inhale, exhale. So you need to do 10 deep breathing. So with this kind of way of breathing, you are giving your heart a what you call this, a time to relax, because you are while you're doing the deep breathing, your lungs is expanding and your heart is being pressed. So it's just like a massage for your heart. So you're giving something um, good you're giving a good massage for your heart when you do deep breathing, and then you are also exercising your lungs, so it is expanding every time you do deep breathing. So once you experience some colds, some cough, you will not or you will not feel that you are having hard time breathing, because you've already uh, giving yourself an exercise, and it is also helping your lungs to accommodate more air. Okay, so it still have space, so you can still breathe. Now the best place for us to do deep breathing is when you are beside or in front of a plant, in front of a tree, so you are giving uh, give and take relationship. So the plant will give oxygen, and you yourself will also provide what carbon dioxide to the plant. So it's a give and take relationship. And then if you are having hard time doing it, I highly suggest, if ever will you will go to sleep, okay, and you're having hard time falling asleep, one thing that you can do, you do the deep breathing exercise. So you focus on only one thing that you're doing, and that's the deep breathing, and then lo and behold, you're asleep. So that's one exercise that you can do. Now, we do have here house plants that are great for indoor quality air, great indoor air quality. Again, house plants that are great for indoor air quality. So, what are those? We do have snake plant, dwarf banana, peace lily, aloe vera, golden futus, and spider plant. Let me repeat: snake plant, dwarf banana, peace lily, aloe vera, golden futus, and spider plant. So those are, oh, excuse me, those are the plants that you can have inside your house. It's a low maintenance plants that you can place without sunlight or sunshine, so they can just live there and provide you the indoor quality that we need inside our home. So those are the plants that you can take advantage. So that's our first doctor, and that's Dr. Air. Now we can move on to Dr. Water. What's with Dr. Water? Well, the Dr. Water, we do have here the benefits. We it will promote good looking skin, good mood, and you will look younger, weight loss, helps your kidneys, helps your bowel movement, helps your bones, energizes your muscles, okay, helps your brain, and it helps your blood, and it also helps your eyes. So those are the benefits of Dr. Water. Now, the minimum amount of water that we need to take daily is 8 to 10 glasses of water. Now, how are we going to calculate our water intake? So, if you do have the data in your mobile phones, you can check Google and search on the conversion. Okay, if your weight is under kg or kilos, you can convert it into pounds. So, for example, 160 pounds, you have to divide it into two. Okay, and the answer for that is already converted into ounces. So, the answer for 160 divided into two is 80. So, that 80 is under ounces, but we need to convert it first into liters. Now, approximately 80 ounces is 2.3 liters of water. Now, I highly suggest that if you have the container or a jug that can accommodate what you call this, it can accommodate the 2.3 liters of water. That would be great, so that you do have the what you call this. You can gauge how many water are you already consuming. And then once you have that container, you should have a one glass where you can use to measure the water that you will be drinking. Now the tip here, or we do have here suggestion or tips that you can take advantage, because most of us would love to consume 8 to 10 glasses of water. Unfortunately, some of us are working, some of us are always traveling, so they need to pee all the time. So, what we can do here is the best tip that you can take advantage. So, in one glass of water, okay, you need to drink half glass of water every 30 minutes. Yes, you got it right. Every 30 minutes, drink half glass of water. And then after 30 minutes, drink the remaining half glass of water. And in just an hour, you already you can immediately check if you are what you call this consuming the 8 to 10 glasses of water. So again, the tip for that is 8 to 10 glasses of water, and every 30 minutes you need to drink. Okay, you need to drink half glass of water every 30 minutes. Okay, so that's our secret for the doctor water. Now, since our body is 70% made up of water, and our brain is 80% made up of water, so the moment that you feel thirsty, this is already an indication that you are already dehydrated. So once you are dehydrated, it's already the mere fact, the start of all, not of all ailments. Okay, so just give me time. Just give me time. Okay, so I apologize for the inconvenience. We just checked something, technical issue. So again, once you feel thirsty, that's already the first sign that you are already dehydrated, and that's the first start of all ailments. So better take advantage of the 8 to 10 glasses of water. Now, if you always go to the gym, do Zumba or whatsoever, okay, that 8 to 10 glasses of water is just minimum. So once you are doing some exercise, I highly suggest you need to add more water from the usual 8 to 10 glasses. So that's our doctor water. Now, what are the things that this water does to our body? So first, the water is a major component of the most parts of our body. Now, it also helps to form saliva, which is needed for digestion. It also converts food to components needed for the survival, and that's digestion. Now, it keeps mucosal membrane moist. It also allows our body cells to grow, reproduce, and survive. Again, it helps our body cells to grow, reproduce, and survive. It flushes body waste, mainly in urine. Now it's also I it lubricates our joints, and then it makes our the 83% of our blood, and then for our brain, like what I mentioned a while ago, and then it is also needed for the manufacturing of the hormones and neurotransmitters. So that's how the water works inside our body. Now it also regulates our body temperature by sweating and respiration. Now it acts as a shock absorber, yeah, for the brain and the spinal cord. Now it also help to deliver oxygen all over the body. Now it has or the accounts for 22% of our bones and also for our muscles. So those are the things that the water do for us. So it is really important to have or to complete the 8 to 10 glasses of water. That's the minimum. Again, for us to calculate the water intake, 160 pounds depending on your weight, just convert it into pounds. For example, 160 divided into 2, the answer for that is 80 ounces. And that 80 ounces will be converted into liter, and that liter is 2.3. So if we're going to use the glass, 8 to 10 glasses of water is equivalent for that. So the way we drink is a half glass of water every 30 minutes. Okay, so that's how our um, Dr. Water. So we do have first Dr. Air, next is Dr. Water. Now here comes our Dr. Sunshine. What's with Dr. Sunshine? Well, Dr. Sunshine, um, or we do have here benefits. What are the benefits? It boosts our mood by increasing serotonin production and enhancing body supplies of endorphins. What's endorphins? That's the happy hormones. So once you go outside and enjoy the heat of the sun, you are increasing the serotonin production that is necessary for um, for the production and enhancing the body supply of endorphins. Now it also stimulates the pineal gland, and that is the responsible for making the melatonin, which is important for us to have a good sound sleep. So for the people who are having hard time sleeping, this is the best thing that we need to do. Go outside, embrace the heat of the sun, and it will help your pineal gland to make the melatonin, which is responsible for regulating sleep. Now, sun is our best source of vitamin D, which is important for us to have a strong bones and strong teeth. Okay, it also boosts our immune system. It also improves our metabolic rate. It reduces the risk of breast, colon, and rectal cancers, improves your circulation and lowers your blood pressure. It also lowers the risk of multiple sclerosis, and it also protects the eye and prevent muscular degeneration. Now it also reduces the risk of what? Of stroke. So that's how Dr. Sun works. Okay, now, what is the best time for us to go outside? Is it 7 a.m. onwards, 7 to 9? Or what is the best time? Okay, here's the answer. The best time for us to go outside and embrace the heat of the sun is between 10 a.m. to 2 p.m. Why? Because some of what we've learned, it is not safe to go outside during that time. Now, here in naturopathy, you will relearn, you will be re educated, and definitely you will rejuvenate. With all the information that you'll be having, it will help you to achieve natural way of healing. And this is one of the knowledge that you will be gaining, the right information and then when and how you can take advantage of Doctor's Sun. So between 10 a.m. to 2 p.m., you need to go outside, just 10 to 15 minutes. Why? Because the rays that we need to activate the vitamin D is abundant during those time. Okay, we need the UVA ray and UVB rays for our body to reactivate or activate the vitamin D that is necessary for us to have a strong bones and strong teeth. It also boosts our immune system. So, now that we know, going outside between 10 a.m. to 2 p.m. is the best time for us to go, okay, and feel the heat of the sun. But 10 to 15 minutes will do. It doesn't necessarily mean that you need to go outside starting from 10 a.m. up to 2 p.m. No, just 10 to 15 minutes will do. Okay, now what else? Next to our Dr. Sunshine is Dr. Exercise. What's with Dr. Exercise? Dr. Exercise is a movement that is absolutely necessary to keep your lymph flowing. Yeah, to keep your lymph flowing properly in the body. Now, the lymph or the lymphatic system is our garbage collector. Always remember that. Our lymphatic system is our garbage collector, and we need to take the toxic waste from our cells, tissues, and organs out of the eliminating organs. Okay? So that's how important exercise is because we are helping our lymphatic system to collect all the uh, toxic waste from our cells, tissues, and organs out to the elimination organs. So, what are the eliminating organs? We do have lungs, we do have colon, we do have our kidney, and we do have our skin. So, with the use of the exercise, we are giving ourselves what a um, a benefit that will give us or will keep us on achieving the natural way of healing. And that's the lymphatic system. We are helping that particular system that we have inside our body. So, even just a simple daily stretching or even walking in place, that would be a great help. Okay, make it a habit to do some form of mild exercise daily. You can start slowly and then gradually you start this the what you call this, you start increasing the length of your exercise until you can reach 20 minutes a day, 3 times a week. Again, it doesn't mean that if you do exercise, you do the hardcore exercise, you do the weightlifting, you do an hour of Zumba. No, only 20 minutes will do. Okay, so that's the best time for you to focus on doing some exercise. So 20 minutes. You're giving yourself um, the benefit on removing the toxic waste with the help of the lymphatic system by eliminating it to the eliminating organs, and that's the lungs, kidney, colon, and skin. So that's how beneficial exercise is. Again, we do have here the benefits of physical activity. First, it will increase your ability to cope in everyday life, weight management, increase bone density, gain more self confidence, reduce body fat around vital organs. It improves your communication skills. Okay, it improves your medical condition. It enhances the other supporting activities, and then it also reduces stress, reduce depression, anxiety. It improves your career prospects, and then it also improves your coordination. Break your bad habit. What are those? Like smoking, okay, drinking, and eating junk food. It also improve your posture and your balance, gain more energy, okay, anger management tool, and then it also build muscle and expand your network of friends, and most especially you'll become toned and shapely. So those are the benefits of what you call this, of doing your physical activity. So we don't need an hour or more than that. All we need is just 20 minutes, 3 times a week. So that's how our um, what you call this, our doctor exercise. Next to our doctor exercise, we do have doctor sleep. So I'll just make a quick recap. We do have doctor air, doctor water, doctor exercise, and next is doctor sunshine and doctor sleep. So what's with sleep? Sleep is very or is necessary for healing. Why? Because it is this time that when the body goes through regenerative mode, okay, we need between 6 to 8 hours of sleep, not just a simple nap, okay? 6 to 8 hours of good, sound sleep. Okay, how can we achieve it? If you go outside and embrace the heat of the sun, your pineal gland will create or yeah, will provide more melatonin that is responsible for regulating sleep. So if you've already take advantage of doctor exercise, doctor sun, doctor sleep will just easy peasy. Okay, so try to sleep as soon as you feel sleepy. Do not wait for your. I'm not sure if you know about the Korean novella, telenovela before it will be finished. So once you feel sleepy, go and sleep. Okay. Now make a ritual before. Um, Make a ritual before you sleep. It will inform your brain that you are now going to rest. So how? It can be it can be brushing your teeth. It can be a warm bath. It can be reading your book like Bible. So those are the routine that you can do. Okay, for your brain to identify that you are going to rest. Okay, so our brain is trainable. So make your bedroom a conductive to sound sleep. Okay, the room must be cool, as dark as it can be. If it's possible, there should be no radio, no TV, night lights, your alarm clock, or your any other electrical equipment in the room. All you need is your bed. Okay, and then the bed must be just for sleeping. So, like what I mentioned, no TV, no television, no radio or anything, and especially no gadgets. Okay, no gadgets before sleeping. You don't need to know all what is happening in the world. Okay, so just rest. Okay, because rest is a must for a perfect health, and it means no cell phones on or near your bed. So, bed is, oh, sorry, sleep is very important. That's the time that our body is repairing and then regenerating. So, once you wake up, okay, you are energized. But if you are not sleeping, or if you don't have 6 to 8 hours of good sleep, definitely your body will feel, okay, the low of energy. That's how doctor sleep works. So what will happen if you are sleep or you are deprived from having a good sleep? One is impaired of cognition, higher level of anxiety, stroke risk, increase the risk of diabetes, increase the symptoms of depression, okay, increase the risk of breast cancer, and also the risk of heart diseases and also weight gain. So that those are the things that we might experience if um, we deprived ourselves from sleeping. So that's how Dr. Sleep works. Okay, next to our doctor is Dr. What? Dr. Diet. What's with Dr. Diet? Well, what you put in your mouth will spell the kind of cells you will have tomorrow. So you need to eat only what is pure, what is clean, what is organic and healthy. So again, if you keep on eating the right food, definitely your body will perform well. But if you keep on eating foods that are not beneficial to our organs, the result is also not good. So again, we only need to eat what is pure, clean, organic and healthy. Now remove all whites like white flour, rice, white sugar, dairy products from our diet. We can substitute it with whole organic flour, red or brown rice, coconut sugar for our sweetener or pure stevia, and no cow's milk. Again, avoid all whites. No processed food allowed, no canned foods. Now, we need to eat organic vegetables and fruits. You have to know your farmer, know where the food or know where your food come from, okay? Or you can also plant your own food. Now we need to eat fermented foods like yogurt, kefir, even achara, kimchi, and sauerkraut. So those are the food rich in enzymes and probiotics. So let me just repeat: sauerkraut, yogurt, kefir, achara, kimchi, and so much more. Now we need to chew our food properly. Now eat when you are in your best mood for eating, not when you are sad or angry. Okay, that's what we call emotional eating. So we don't want that. Okay, do not drink cold water with your meals. Why? Because it will retard your digestion. The best to drink is a hot cup of water with lemon after meals. And do not, if you can, please do not microwave cook your food. Okay. So here is a suggestion. Everyone must take the following daily. So what are those? We need to take enzyme, antioxidants, probiotics, essential fatty acids, complete minerals, complete multivitamins. So that's our daily intake for us to achieve the doctor diet. Now here are um, some digestion tips. Okay, we need to exercise, do not overeat, take time for gratitude, reduce or eliminate processed foods, chew your food properly, eat more fiber, boost your stomach acid. How? By because some many people are experiencing or having a low stomach acid. They are experiencing heartburn, belching of gas, fatigue, headaches, and much more. Okay, because of low stomach acid. So what we need to do, we need to boost our stomach acid by how? By adding freshly squeezed lemon juice to the water, or by drinking 1 tablespoon of raw fermented apple cider and of apple cider vinegar in water each morning. So that is um, the remedy for people who are experiencing heartburn, belching or gas, fatigue, and headache. So drink 2 or 1 tablespoon of fermented apple cider vinegar in water each morning. Okay, or we can also squeeze a lemon in our water. Drink water. Again, how many? 8 to 10 glasses of water minimum. But it depends on your weight. So there is a formula. And what's a formula? For example, your weight is 160 pounds. You have to divide it into two, and the answer is 80. And that is already converted into ounces. And we need to convert that 80 ounces into liters. So how much would that be? 2.3 liters of water. So 8 to 10 of glasses the whole day. Okay, and then for us not to go in and out the toilet to pee, okay, the secret for that is half glass of water every 30 minutes. Okay, next to this one is we need to add probiotics. So what I mentioned a while ago, we need good bacteria, okay, to strengthen our immune system and to reduce chronic inflammation. How we can help our leaky gut by introducing to it the probiotics with supplements or raw fermented foods like sauerkraut or coconut kefir, and then bring in digestive system. So these are the three categories of enzymes. We do have lipase, that's for fat breakdown, amylase, that's for the carbohydrate breakdown, and protein breakdown. So the best source of enzyme are from the foods in their that are raw or sprouted form. So, supplementing with digestive enzyme is also an option for us to have a good digestive system. So, those are the tips on how we can achieve the best digestion or the best function of our digestive system. So, again, exercise, do not overeat, take time for gratitude, reduce or eliminate processed food, chew your food properly, eat more fiber, boost stomach acid, drink water, add in probiotics, and bring in digestive enzyme. So those are the tips for us to achieve a good digestion. Now, um, I I've mentioned a while ago that we need to remove all whites, flour, rice, bread, pasta, what else? Cow's milk. So we need to eliminate those stuffs. Why? Because brain doesn't know the things that we are putting inside our mouth. So whatever it is, once it is digested, the brain will do something about it. For example, you've ingested, if you've eaten 1 cup of white rice, so it will convert it into sugar. So whether you're eating half cup of rice, 1/4 cup of rice, still it's sugar. Okay, what will happen? Your pancreas will, or the brain will detect that you do consume too much sugar. Pancreas will do its work. It will produce insulin. Unfortunately, okay, too much sugar, you are already insulin resistance, and sooner or later they will inform you that you are already type 2 diabetic. Okay, and what will happen? The brain, or since the insulin can no longer regulate the water that we are, sorry, regulate the sugar that we are putting inside our body, the liver will do the next step. Okay, what will happen? The liver will convert the sugar into glycogen, and that glycogen will turn into cholesterol, and that cholesterol, it will be distributed blood level. So sooner or later, you will experience dizziness. Okay, once you check your blood pressure, it's higher than the usual. You want to puke or what? Your neck is aching, you feel dizzy, and then you will go to your doctor. They'll ask you to do some lab works, and once they check that you do have high cholesterol, they'll give you something. But let me just give you this information. Our cells is covered with cholesterol. Without that cholesterol, it's already an open house. So anyone can come. Okay? Now, cell is, or an organ is made up of cell. So if that cell has no cholesterol, so the organ doesn't have cholesterol. So same goes with, or same thing. It's like an open house. Everyone can come. Okay, so what will happen? The person will is sickly. The person is weak. Okay, cells will form into organs, and that organs will become you, will become me. Okay, if it doesn't have cholesterol, definitely, okay, it's an open house. We can get sick immediately. So cholesterol has its own role. Okay, God created us wonderfully, and a very tiny single cell is very important, and it has its own function. Okay, the only reason why we are getting sick is because of the food that we are ingesting. Again, the brain doesn't know whether it's sugar or not. As long as you put inside your mouth, your digestive system will do its work. It will be converted, and it will be converted into sugar. It will be converted into cholesterol. So you see some particles, or the lab works will detect some particles of cholesterol in your blood. They will be giving you something that you need to take as your maintenance. But cholesterol was framed up. The real, the real, what you call this? Since the cholesterol was framed up, sugar is what, the reason why we are getting sick. Again, let me repeat. Once you ingested, it will be converted into sugar, and that sugar will be converted into cholesterol. Since it's blood level, you will see that in your veins. Okay? So Cholesterol is the good guy, and the bad guy is sugar. So, what are the things that we need to do for us to decrease the intake of sugar? So, we really need to know our food. First of all, okay, remove all whites. So, what are the things that we're going to eat if we remove all whites? Go for organic, okay? Look for a whole grain wheat, look for adlai rice, look for quinoa, look for complex carb like red rice, brown rice, black rice. So those are the rice that you can substitute. And the good thing about those things, they are complex carb. And once you put inside your mouth, it will not be converted into cholesterol. What will happen is your body will convert this one into energy. And that energy is by the time that you only need it, that's the time that it will be converted into energy. It will remain in your body. So once you need it, okay, that's the only time that you're going to use it. And then the good thing about this is it has so many benefits. It has so many minerals that can help us achieve the natural way of healing that we need. Okay, um, the rice has so much fiber that will help us on having a good vowel movement. Okay, so we do have here the unpolished rice benefits. It has, or it will not be stored in the liver. Um, it is also on need basis of the body. It has vitamin B complexes, vitamin B1 like thiamine, vitamin B2 like riboflavin, vitamin B3 for niacin, and vitamin B6 for pyridoxine. So those vitamin B complexes are responsible on what melting the cholesterol. Okay, so it melts the fats that are stored in our veins. Now, it also has magnesium, manganese, copper, cobalt, which is responsible for, or which is making sure that those fat that are already melted will no longer what, or it makes sure that the fat is already or is really melted. Okay, um, with the help of those manganese, magnesium, copper, and cobalt, it makes sure that that cholesterol is ready to be flushed out. Okay, it also have iron, it has zinc, it has vitamin A, and it has vitamin E for us to look younger. So that's the benefits of complex carb. Now, we do have here in the Philippines some statistics that we can analyze. Okay, so based here on our statistics, one Filipino die every 6 seconds because of complication of diabetes. Now, 10 in every minutes, 600 in every hour, and 14,400 per day due to diabetic complications. So it is really necessary for us to know the foods that we are eating, because at the end of the day, no one will suffer but our body. right? So we really need to check the things that we are putting inside our mouth, because it will determine the kind of cells that we will have in the future. So if you want to have a healthy cells, a healthy you, well, you need to eat a healthy food, right? So that's our doctor diet. Next to our doctor is Dr. Energy. What's with energy? Well, everything is energy. I am energy. You are energy. We are energy. So everything is energy, and that's all there is, or that's all there is it. Now, we match the frequency of the person that we are, of the person that we are with. So if you are looking for the right frequency, okay, so the frequency of your husband, the energy of your husband, your energy is the same. You match. Okay. So everything is energy, and that's all there is to it. Match the frequency of the reality you want, and you cannot help but to get the reality. It can be no other way. This is not philosophy, this is physics. So everything is energy. There's no accident that you are watching right now. There's no accident that this video flashes on your phone and you saw me talking about this stuffs. So it's physics. It's not an accident. We match the frequency. So here I am right now, and there you go. You are watching. Thank you very much. Okay, and I'm hoping that you are gaining knowledge on how we can achieve the natural way of healing. Okay. Now, everything is energy. Your thoughts become the things. So be aware of all the things that you are thinking. Think only what is positive. Think of what you will do when you are healed. The joy, the laughter, the happiness of not having any pain or discomfort anymore. I think that's one thing that will help you overcome everything. Do not dwell on the past or on the sad misfortune of your life. You have to forgive, forget, and forget the past. Okay? It might be hard, but it is the key for us to get well. Again, forgive and forget the past. This might be hard to do, but that's the only key for you to get well. So that's Dr. Energy. So we also have what you call this, the benefits of laughter. Okay, because laughter, what they always say, laughter is the best medicine. So, what are the benefits of laughing? It reduces your heart disease. It's a natural painkiller. It gives you good sleep, makes you look younger, decrease stress, boost relationship, and that's the benefits of laughing. So, there are a lot of ways for us to take advantage of Dr. Energy. We do have the meditation, you can calm your mind, you can do grounding, and so much more. Okay? But like what I mentioned a while ago, it's what you think, okay? It will manifest. What your mind conceive, your body will receive. So once you tell yourself, I am healthy, I am strong, I am perfect in health, you are manifesting that you are healthy, you are strong, right? So what your mind conceive, your body will receive. So that how the energy goes. So those are the seven natural doctors. I'll just make a quick recap. We do have Doctor Air, Doctor Water, Doctor Exercise, Doctor Sleep, Doctor um, what you call this, Doctor Water, Doctor Diet, and Doctor Energy. So those are the seven natural doctor that you can take advantage without shelling any money from your pocket. It's a God-given gift, so all we need to do is enjoy because it's free, enjoy because it comes from the one who created us. It comes naturally. It comes from the nature. So the nature is just waiting for us to take advantage of it. So that's the seven natural doctors. Now, if you would like to know more, aside from our seven natural doctors, okay, I also conduct online consultation. I use iridology and sclerology as for analyzing your health status. So iridology is the study of the structure, the color of our iris, and that's the blueprint of our body. Okay. So when we are still, or when we are the two organs that are first formed is the eyes and the brain. Okay, now the eyes and the brain, when that embryo is already getting uh, older, okay, weeks and then months and then 9 months, it extends. Okay, the eye is the extension of our brain. So anything that we have, specifically the organs, is printed in our iris. So we can see the organs that is weak and that is strong, that we inherited from our parents, from our grandparents. So our iris is the blueprint of our health, of our organs. So once you know that you do have a weak constitution, what you're going to do, you're going to do the right thing. Now, with the use of sclerology, that's a system indicator. So if you are stressed, we can check if that stress is coming from your colon, if that stress is passing through if your stomach, your emotional liver, okay? So it doesn't necessarily mean that that is already your ailment. We don't name disease because there is no words there inside your eyes for us to tell you that, oh, okay, this is what you have right now. No, we are just giving you the system indicator that once you are stressed, these are the organs that are weak, and this is the organ that you need to take good care of. Now, if that stress line goes or pointing to the weak organ, it means that you really need to look after it. So, iridology and sclerology have been practiced for almost 3,000 years. So it's reliable and non-invasive. Now the good thing about this two analysis, okay, they are budget friendly. If you're going to ask for an executive checkups to some of the hospital or lab works or laboratory clinic, okay, You might be paying more than you ever think of. So here in the Philippines, if you're going to have an executive checkup, 50,000 or less, probably 20,000. But the good thing about the one that we are offering, okay, um, we can detect the underlying cause. Sometimes, even though you've already checked all the things that you need to check for your lab works, and they were not able to see any problem, but still you are not feeling well, okay, there is something wrong. It's either it's more on emotions, but you cannot see that one in your lab works. It's just blood, the result of what they get, but they cannot detect the emotions related to it. So there are some instances that the person, um, even though he already went to the well-known doctors and well-known hospitals, but still is not yet well, there is something wrong. Okay, might be emotions, right? So there are underlying causes why we got sick. For example, if a person has cancer, the emotion related to that is anger and resentment. So there should be forgiveness. It cannot be detected in the lab works that you're going to have, but with iridology and sclerology, we can check those things. It's a personalized way of analyzing your health status. So you can visit us, send us an email, or you can um, send us a message using our Facebook account at Naturo Nicha. Okay, I'll repeat, it's Naturo Nicha. And then you can schedule for an appointment. We do online consultation. Okay, and then the good thing about the consultation, that's for free. But the iris analysis and sclerology is the thing that you need to pay, because it's the equivalent of the diagnostic or the lab works that you'll be having in the hospitals. But here with Naturonicha, where we will be using um, analysis, iris and sclera, and even your thumb nail analysis. So that 50,000 can be lower down. It's not 1,000. It's lesser than 1,000. It's 700 here, peso. So compare 50,000 to 700. But you are having a personalized, okay, personalized analysis about your health status. Okay, so you can just send us an email, send us a message on our Facebook account, Naturonicha, and we'll be more than happy to assist you and provide you the premium service of a naturopath practitioner. Okay, so I really appreciate your time. Hopefully, you can watch this video and get more information about the seven natural doctors. Again, it's for free. The only thing we need to do is to take advantage of it. Okay. So we as a naturopath, we only provide you the information that you need for you to achieve natural way of healing. But you are still the pilot of your vehicle to achieve the healing that you need to achieve. We are just your guide, but you are still in control of what will happen. Okay, we are not there. We don't see what you eat. We don't see if you are drinking the right water. We cannot see if you are what doing the seven natural doctors. It's still you. Okay, we are just your guide, we are just your teachers, but all the application is still in your hands. Okay, So thank you very much for your time. I'm hoping that you've learned a lot with the live video that we've created for today. And again, let's all be healthy and strong here at Naturo ni Cha. Bye. Thank you.